let's say that you have $1,000 and you want to get involved in the XOX Labs ecosystem. How do you maximize your gains? How do you get the most return out of your investments? Well, that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to show you my personal strategy and what I will do to actually be well positioned in the XOX Lab ecosystem. How can I get exposure to all the features, and actually how I can get exposure as well to the token returns, to the liquidity returns, to the yield family returns, to the SOSS returns, and of course making the most back out of my investment. Now, in case you guys don't know who I am Livan, CEO and founder of XOX Labs, and it's been a pleasure to be working, developing XOX Labs for the last 2 years. It's been a challenge, it's been a journey, I can guarantee you that. A lot of sleepless nights, but it's just been worth it. Now, let's just go ahead. As mentioned, most of you guys have been asking, let's say that you have $1,000. How do I get involved? I don't want to buy $1,000 worth of tokens and then I'm not going to have enough to add liquidity. I'm not going to have enough to buy some SOSS or stable coin. I'm not going to have enough to wait and buy the dip. So let's say that you have $1,000. You guys can see here, I have created an account and I have put $1,000 in. And I'm going to show you my personal strategy, what I will do if I will actually get involved with the XOX Lab ecosystem, which I can do even though I'm the CEO and still can invest in my own project because it's my own personal money. And of course, it makes sense for me to actually capitalize on that as well. Now, let's just get started. Before we go ahead with the strategy and what I will do, let me give you some insight on XOX Lab. XOX Lab, as mentioned, is this DeFi ecosystem that is trying to become the only one place where you can meet all your DeFi needs, when you can get a solution for all your DeFi problems when it comes to DEXs, breaching, when it comes to doing transactions, when it comes to getting passive income, earning passive income, when it comes to pretty much doing everything that you can invest in the ICOs, having a mobile app, I mean, pretty much everything. And we have actually been doing quite well. As you guys can see right here in the bottom section, we already have 17,000 users, over $2 million in volume already in the last few months, 2 months to be exact. And of course, the token is actually trading already with a $1.9 million market cap and around 90 million something fully diluted value, which is pretty cool for the ecosystem. But there is a bunch of stuff coming for the XOX tokens. That's not the topic today, so of course, I'm not going to be wasting your time with that. But we're just going to head straight with the $1,000 strategy. How do I do? What would I do if I actually have $1,000 to invest in XOX Labs? And of course, I'm going to be making the best decision, getting the best back out of my money, and of course, being the best well positioned right in the ecosystem. Well, let's just go ahead and start it. So the first thing you got to do, of course, is to go to the website xoxlabs.io and go to the Enter DApp section. Once you click that, you're going to be redirected to the XOX DEX. Now, remember that XOX Lab is just not a DEX. We actually have over 7 features, with 4 of them are actually made to actually generate you guys passive income. You got to realize that XOX Lab is just not a DEX, as some of people actually think about XOX Lab, that we are a DEX, just providing a platform for users to trade. We are way more than that. As you guys can see, we got actually an assets portfolio manager where you can see insights on your wallet. What are you holding? What do you have? And how is your portfolio doing? For example, we actually have a swap. We got a bridge, which is only available on 2 chains at the moment. And of course, it's going to be available on 6 chains at some point. We got the liquidity, yield farming. We got a stablecoin, which is a native stablecoin with around 1.8 thousand holders, and already earned, already realized over $3,000, and in total around $15,000 on unrealized gains in just 2 months. So think about that for a little bit. And then we have the referral system, which has not launched yet. And yeah, there is a bunch of stuff that we're building: the Launchpad, the mobile app, the DEX V2, and a bunch of other protocols that is actually well made to give you guys the best platform when it comes to DeFi. Everything that you can do in DeFi, you're going to be able to do that in XOX Lab. That's the whole goal. That's why we're saying that we are building a $1 billion ecosystem, because there is pretty much no other project out there trying to do what we're doing, and we are doing it with the best quality possible, with the best partners as well. So this is going to be a wild ride once all the features are live and working together. You guys are not gonna have enough for XOX Labs. I can guarantee you that. Now, without more talking, let's go back to the swap page. Now, let's say that you have $1,000. If you actually buy $1,000 worth of XOX, which is fine, will be a bad idea, because remember that you gotta actually earn some passive income while you hold the XOX token. So what I'm gonna do personally, actually invest $400 in XOX. So the first thing I gotta do, of course, the XOX is already auto set here in the DEX. You don't have to do pretty much anything. Just select how much do you want to buy. Let's say that I want to buy 1 BNB, or let's say that I want to buy 2 BNB or whatever it is. But for this case, I'm going to actually buy 1 BNB, which is around $354. I can actually buy $400 to be exact. Remember that I have 1,000 to play. But for this is an example, so actually it's going to be making it easy for me to keep it simple, and it's going to show you step by step how to do when it comes to maximizing the return. So actually it's quite easy. There is no tax by anything when you actually want to buy SOS. Just a swap, confirm the swap, and then you're going to be able to, of course, confirm that transaction, pay like 18 cents in fees, and then add SOS to your wallet. And that is pretty much done. You already have your SOS in your account, which is going to be showing here in a little bit, and then you're going to be able to, of course, do whatever you want with that SOS and hold it. But the smart way will be actually, now that you have SOS, now that you have BNB in your wallet, to of course go and add liquidity. So when you add liquidity, you're going to be earning 0.3% of the total transaction fee happening in that specific pool, in the SOS BNB pool. So of course you don't want to miss in that, because the more volume, the more your returns. And I'm going to teach you how do you get those LP tokens that you get after you add LP and put them to work as well with an over 200% APY. It's going to be a wild ride. So as mentioned, just pay attention to this. Now that I actually already have my BNB, I actually have 1.8 BNB left in my wallet. I have 3.2 thousand SOS tokens. Remember that I actually bought only 1 BNB of that, so I actually left a little bit to add liquidity. Now we go to the liquidity section, and then we click add liquidity. It's pretty easy. Now we are going to add 100% of our SOS available, because if not, we are just going to have SOS laying around making like doing nothing. We actually got to earn for that SOS. So to add liquidity, it's pretty simple. Just max, and then you're going to be able to click here. If you select 25%, it's going to be the amount of BNB that you want to add. But remember, you have to have the SOS to back that. To add liquidity, you need to have the same amount of SOS, the value, the same amount in the other token, which in this case is going to be BNB. Let's say $500 in SOS, $500 in BNB, and then you can actually add liquidity. Now I'm going to add in $355 worth of SOS. I'm actually adding $355 worth of BNB. So of course, that's going to be my share in the pool. Enable XOX. You're going to be able to see that right here. Next, my spending amount, just max, because I don't want to do this all the time. This is for pretty much every other protocol. It's a MetaMask saying not only SOS. And then supply, my pool, you're going to be able to see here. Supply, I'm going to be depositing 3.2 thousand SOS, 1 BNB. The rest is going to be 1 SOS, 0.0003 BNB, and sharing the pool. My share in that pool is going to be 0.4%. So that's the amount of holdings that I have in the SOS BNB pool. Just keep that in mind. Confirm supply, and then I'm going to be confirming the supply, and I'm going to be getting my SOS LP token to my wallet. Add those tokens to your wallet, and you're going to be able to see that right here in the token section. You guys can see, what is it? Well, it should be here. Let's wait for them to arrive. But those SOS tokens are already in your wallet. And then what you can do, of course, once you have those LP tokens, which LP is going to be like your certificate that you actually own liquidity in the SOS BNB liquidity pool. It's going to be quite easy for you to understand that. This is going to be the amount that you actually have in your wallet. Then you go to the farming section. Now, the APY right now is going to be 250%, as you guys can see right here, which is the amount that you're going to be earning by actually locking your LP tokens. Total liquidity in the XOX BNB pool is going to be around $36,000. This is extra liquidity added by the users. This is not our personal liquidity. So in total, that is like $150,000, something like this in liquidity right now. So the more users actually add liquidity, the APY is going to be going down. But you by adding your own liquidity, you are going to be making 250% in SOS. You're going to be able to see your SOS rewards right here and withdraw them anytime that you want, just by, as mentioned, by just locking your LP token. This is a reward that comes from ecosystem to actually incentivize users to lock their LP tokens, to hold their tokens the longest. And of course, it's going to allow you guys to earn as well while you're waiting for the SOS to reach your target, when you're going to be actually selling, taking some profit. During that time, you actually can earn more money, and that's exactly what we are doing right here. Now, let's just stake 100% of our LP token, which is actually worth $375. Enable the contract. It's pretty easy. There is no fees on this whatsoever. Approve, and then you're actually going to be able to, of course, add LP tokens to the farming pool and enjoy of that 250 percent APY on your $675, which that is going to be coming in SOS tokens. So let's just go back a little bit. Let's recap a little bit. We actually bought $400 worth of, actually 1 BNB worth of SOS. We got that BNB. We went to the liquidity pool, and then we actually added another BNB to back that SOS, and then we added liquidity. So now we own 0.4% of the SOS BNB liquidity pool, and actually we got the LP tokens in return. So now we're actually going to the farming page and adding those LP tokens, putting those LP tokens to work, and actually getting a 250% on my LP tokens. So actually earning third, this is going to be the third way to actually earn. And this is not all. We're actually going to be going to the SOSS. We're going to be getting some SOSS in a little bit to actually show you how you can earn a little bit more for your SOS token, which of course is optional. You can do any of the steps that you like. But for example, if you buy SOS and you add LP, it doesn't make any sense because of course you're going to be getting your LP tokens, and yes, you're going to be earning 0.3% of the volume in that pool. But what do you do with those LP tokens if you don't go to the farming pool and you farm it? You are losing on those 250% APY. Think about that. So I close. Now I already own here my XOS BNB LP. It's actually, you can see this is your personal LP, and then we actually already making money. Once you want to withdraw, you can just click here, withdraw any amount, and actually already withdrawing some funds just by adding liquidity like a second ago. As mentioned, this is pretty easy, it's pretty cool, and of course, it's gonna allow you guys to earn some SOS on the go. This is free SOS that you are getting by just being an LP provider, by just being locking your LP in the farming pools, and of course, this is free money at the end of the day. Now, let's go back now to the stable coin. Now, SOSS is a native stable token, as I mentioned before, with around 2,000 holders already, and the APY rate is going to be 15%. Now, this APY comes in USDT and USDC depending on which chain you actually load your tokens. So when you buy any amount of SOSS, even though you cannot sell them right away because of course you got to wait for the SOSS to go into the open market, you're going to be earning a 15% stable APY on those tokens. That's the beauty of it, right? So if you actually want to buy SOS, it's pretty simple. Select how much do you want to buy. I actually have BNB. I'm going to be buying max that I have left. No, because I actually got to have a little bit left for the liquidity. Let's say that I actually want to buy 0.5 BNB worth of SOSS. Just buy here. Optional, if you actually have a referral code, apply your referral code to actually earn a little bit more. And that's going to give you guys the SOSS. In a little bit, you're going to be able to see my current SOSS. And right away, that's going to be actually start to make you 15% on your SOSS stable. And anytime you actually have rewards, you can just click rewards and get your rewards back. As mentioned, it's a pretty easy process that doesn't take that much time, but it's actually going to allow you guys to get like a piece of everything in the SOS ecosystem, SOS Lab ecosystem. You guys can see 177 SOSS, which is going to be making me a 15%. Actually, my tier is not there yet. I actually got to have a minimum of 500 SOSS to be bronze tier, silver tier, gold tier, all the way up to platinum tier, which is going to give you tax reduction, and of course, it's going to give you a little bit of bonus when you hold SOS. Now, I already did. So let's recap a little bit. I actually bought some SOS, which you can see right here. I actually add the SOSS to the liquidity pool, which I back with 1 BNB. You are going to be able to see your LP boost once you remove your farming. You're going to be able to go to the farming page, and then we actually add those LP tokens to the farming pool. And the last step was to actually buy some stable coins. So now I am exposing myself to the whole SOS Lab ecosystem. I own some SOS, I own some LP, I own some of that farming, which is giving me 250%, and I own some SOSF, which is giving me 15%. So with $1,000, you are exposed to 4 ways to make money. One, by, of course, capitalizing on the value of the project. When the SOS price increase, you're going to be making the funds when you take some profits. Second, by earning 0.3% of all the liquidity volume. Third is going to be by, of course, locking your LP tokens and earning a 250%. It's going to be going up and down depending on how many liquidity providers on the farming pools. And fourth, by having SOSS earning a 15% on that. And this is just starting. Later on, we're going to have the Launchpad, which is going to be giving away a 20% of all the revenue is going to be going back to you guys. The DexVT, which is going to be the best trading tool for DeFi users, a mobile app, and then we have a coin listing site, and maybe a on blockchain. So there is a bunch of stuff that's going to allow you guys to earn. But If I have $1,000 and if I actually want to get involved with the XOX Lab ecosystem, this is exactly how I will do it. I will actually get exposed to the 4 features that are making money right now, and not just to buy the token and sell it. That's it, because that's not a smart way, in my personal opinion. But of course, feel free to do however you like. It's your own money, it's your own strategy, and of course, you gotta feel good with yourself. Follow your strategies, whatever that is. So that's gonna be, guys, as mentioned, Livan, CEO and founder of the project. I'm gonna be trying to make some more tutorials to you guys. I'm gonna give you my point of view as the founder of this project, as the creator of XOX Labs. So how does it work? How do you get maximize your gains? How do you get a little bit more? Of course, giving you guys some insights and news on developments, all that bunch of stuff. I'm gonna be trying to go back to my YouTube times and try to give you guys a little bit more interest. Just have some fun. You know, when we were developing XOX Labs, it's been a headache just because there is a lot of coding, a lot of stuff, a lot of idealing how do we make things better over time. But it just gotta be fun as well. We are humans, we're here to make some money at the end of the day. So that's exactly what we're trying to do. Provide you guys with the best revenue sources, provide you guys with the best passive income sources, and of course with a strong project, with a strong token that is backed by a strong community, by a strong ecosystem, which of course is gonna have overvalue, it's gonna increase in time and make you guys some gains. That's the reason why you're here. There's no other way. The XOX Lab community is amazing. You guys are crazy, wild. You guys have been supporting the ecosystem. And just let you guys know that we are working hard. The XOX Dev V2 coming in 2024. The Launchpad is coming in 2024. And there is a bunch of stuff coming in 2024. So get ready for that, because it's going to be a while. I'm going to have more fun now. I'm going to keep on developing. The staking is coming in the next few days, which is going to be the 5 way to make passive income. You're going to be able to lock your XOX tokens earn up to 15% on your XOX wallet. So it's going to be 5 ways to make passive income in the XOX Lab ecosystem right now. I don't know if you actually want to miss out on that, but I'm guessing you don't. Stay safe, and I'm going to see you guys later.